you have a personal issue, some family drama, or maybe your bestie is just straight up ticking you off? Get at Lauren now.
Let's go.
It is the Y107 Morning Show. We are Cosmo and Lauren, and this is at Lauren. This is for all of you who are maybe having a disagreement and you need to hear other opinions. This is for you who has maybe a moral dilemma and you need to hear people's opinions.
Yeah, because we turn it over to our audience. We get all kinds of people with all kinds of life experience throwing some of their wisdom back at you.
So our adder today, I've been with my fiance for 6 years. He is awesome. He's good looking, funny. We get along great. He's good for me, maybe too good. I've been smoking since I was 15 and I like it. I know I should quit. I know it's not healthy, but I have a stressful job and I don't think I could quit even if I wanted to. And I don't really want to. Here's the problem. He told me in a very kind, gentle way that he's worried about me and my smoking is in the way of our relationship. I told him how I felt and he basically said it's me or the Marlboros.
Wow.
I told him that if we were to be married and want to have a family, I'd quit for the pregnancy and the kids, but I see no reason that I should have to do that now. He was kind but firm and asked me to think it over, but he told me he was serious and that I needed to quit the smokes or he would have to quit me. I don't like being threatened, but I love this guy. What should I do?
Is it really a threat? I mean, like... It's an ultimatum, if you will. Doesn't sound like it was a threat.
I mean, on some levels,
I guess.
If you don't do this, then I will do this. Yeah, technically, that's a threat.
I guess technically. I guess it's hard to hear the word threat when she starts off with saying...
He's wonderful. He said it gently and kind.
Gently and kind was the exact right. So it'd be different if he's like, that's it. We're done. You know, there's this big blow up.
Yeah. I see that. So...
Me or the Marlboros, basically, is what this is coming down. They've been together 6 years. They've been engaged for a little bit. Wow. Okay. Phones are already blowing up.
I wish that this was a conversation that they had before getting engaged.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe. I don't know. But we don't know. We don't know if they did have it or not.
Right.
Lots of phones coming in already. Call right now. Go.
Get at Lauren now. 441-Y107.
It's the Y107 Morning Show. Our adder today has been smoking for a very long time. Been with her fiance for 6 years, and he is now saying, pick cigarettes or me. She doesn't like the ultimatum, but she also said that he asked it in a very gentle and kind way. Like he approached the situation very gently.
I'm stuck on the fact that he put a ring on it before this.
Well, she said that they had discussed her quitting when they started to have kids.
Okay.
So my bet is that he thought she would start sooner and she just has not done that.
Got it. She kind of blames the stressful job a little bit.
And she says, you know what? I like this. I don't want to quit.
What is your advice? Get at Lauren. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm Dylan. I'm calling from Lebanon.
Hey, Dylan, what do you think about this?
I'm going to side with the dude on this one. I mean, pretty cut and dry. Smoking's bad. It smells bad. You need to quit smoking. And if he's going to put the ultimatum down, like, hey, I'm out. If you keep doing this, then by all means, it's like, why not? I'd like for my partner to live healthy and live longer, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, definite health benefits to quitting, of course.
Yeah, it's gross. I mean, and like she said, if she knows it's bad, then why keep doing it?
Okay, I mean, that's a very valid point.
Yeah, and like I said, personally, if I was dating someone who smoked like that, I would probably be the same way. So I understand this dude completely. And, you know, you want the best for your partner. He's only looking out for her.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. So,
all right. Yeah.
This side of the guy.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for calling.
Yeah, of course.
All right, Dylan. Thanks, bro.
So kind of along that same vein, Randell says everybody is entitled to their lives and to their opinions. Therefore, she can smoke if she wants, and he can leave if he wants.
What is your advice for our atter today? Basically, it's me or the Marlboros.
So Amber texted, if she was going to quit when they get married and start to have kids, she should just try to start now so that she doesn't have to just quit cold turkey. When that time comes, and since she said he was so kind about it, maybe she can just start to cut back right now and gradually quit rather than 100% quitting right this second or then.
Because as a former smoker, as somebody who did quit cold turkey, it's intimidating. It's scary.
I can only imagine, yeah.
It's freak any addiction that you have to try and... So she's putting all this pressure on herself now. Some good advice, Amber, to just... Not say it's got to be done by Friday, but work towards... Give yourself a couple of months, maybe. Or
I mean, realistically, they're not married yet. I don't know what their plans are for kids. That's not my business.
Yeah.
But if you're thinking kids in 2 years, you could be quitted.
Sure.
You could be done in 2 years.
Absolutely.
That's realistic and that's attainable.
At Lauren 441Y107, Ellie's on the phone. What is your take, Ellie?
Well, I was kind of in the same situation. I was told that I needed to quit smoking, but it wasn't he was going to leave me. It was just the fact that I wasn't going to get any more kisses anymore.
Okay, yeah.
And I quit. And ever since I quit 8 years ago, I feel amazing. I don't get sick like I used to. Now I can't even stand the smell of it.
So for you, it was 100% worth it.
Yes, because I love him.
Yeah. I mean, that's a solid argument for quitting.
And she talked about how she said she would give it up if they were to have kids. Well,
right.
If you keep, what if it's 3 more years before you have kids and you get sick before you even have kids? Or then you're going to be sick? I don't know.
Yeah, you might as well just go ahead and go through it now and quit now.
We got another text from Brittany. She said, I don't think it's a deal breaker or that it should have been an ultimatum, especially since they've been together for 6 years and she smoked this whole time. If he felt some type of way about it, he should have brought it up a lot sooner and more often. P.S. I'm not a smoker, and this is from a non-smoker's point of view.
Yeah, that is the one tough part of this whole thing is that I'm surprised, and maybe it has, I don't know, she didn't allude to that, but how has this not been an issue for 6 years?
Right. That is a very tough question. It's the Y107 Morning Show. We're Cosmo and Lauren. At Lauren, fiance wants her to quit smoking. She doesn't really want to. She likes smoking. And
she's like, I got a stressful job. I don't think I can quit if I want to. I think you're selling yourself short. I think if you really put your mind to it, you can.
And it's, I mean, cigarette addiction, alcohol addiction, harder drug addiction. It's an addiction. People do beat it. It's not going to be easy. It's going to suck.
Yeah.
But people do beat it. Just saying.
Done it. Personally done it.
Philip texted and said she should probably quit for her own health, but you can't quit for someone else. I did this once and it just caused resentment. And that's a solid point.
It's kind of like Mike's call a second ago. Like,
yes.
You know,
if you're only quitting because he told you to, you are more likely to fail. Another text from Amanda. He's allowed to state his boundaries. She really wants to pick Cancer Stick over a good man. She needs to check her priorities. And I agree, and I will say this. I've got the email in front of me, so I'm going to read little snippets of it again.
Okay.
Talking about her fiance. He's awesome. He's good looking. He's funny. We get along great. He's good for me. Maybe too good. I love him. That's what she said about him. You know what she said about smoking? I like it. You just said yourself which of those two things you need to pick. I love him. I like smoking. That's different.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, to me, I completely agree with Amanda, the text I just read. Which of those things do you like more than the other? Because you said you love him. You said you like smoking. Ding dong, problem solved.
And we're done. Okay, let's pack up and move on. No,
I'm not. I don't want to oversimplify this. You've got a lot of work to do. There are tools. There are resources. You can do it. You can do it.
And you probably have more love and support in your corner than you think.
Yes.
Because when you go to start quitting smoking, you think everyone's against you, or you just automatically start off with this, there's no way I can do it because I've got to have another. I'm already planning my next cigarette.
Right. And there's different, like I said, there's different ways to go about quitting. There's different ways to be recovered from smoking. It's going to be your own thing. It doesn't have to be this rigid, scary thing. But I think you love him more than you like smoking.
This is At Lauren on the Y107 Morning Show with Cosmo and Lauren.